Here we go. Good morning, you guys. Let's begin in mountain pose on your mat. You'll start with the big toes touching, the heels are slightly apart. I'm going to have you rock back and forth on the soles of your feet, feeling the connection of the body to the ground, feeling where your weight is held. And then slowly come to a place of stillness, centered between all four corners of the feet. Relax the toes, lifting up on the arches. Pull up on the quadriceps, firming in from the pelvic floor to lift tall through the spine, crown of the head. Roll the shoulders up to the ears. Take the head side to side. Maybe rock through wrists and fingers. And as you're ready, roll the shoulder blades down the back, lift the chest, reach the fingertips for the floor. Set up an even inhale with the exhale. Smooth and steady breath in through the nose and the back of the throat, out through the nose and the back of the throat. Breathing in through the entirety of the body, feeling the root and rebound. Length through the spine and sides of the waist, and centered over the feet. Smooth and steady breath, and if you would like to set an intention for your practice, now is the perfect time. Any energy you would like to cultivate for your day, stability, peace, tranquility, health, strength, balance, whatever resonates with you today is perfect. Hold that energy within the center of the body, staying present, mind, breath, body integrated. And we'll begin. Inhale, sweeping fingers to the sides, to the sky, lifting through the waist. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, collect. Inhale, sweep, create length through the body. Exhale, palms together at the heart. One last time. Inhale, sweep and lift, slight arch. Exhale, palms together at the heart center. Place the hands on the sacrum. That could mean fingers pointing down. Could be fists. Could be fingers pointing up. Any variation is perfect. From this position, roll the shoulders down the back and squeeze the elbows toward each other. Press the shoulder blades into the back of the body to lift and expand through the chest and the collarbones. Breathing up, breathing length into the spine. Firming belly button in and up to support the lift. Rooting down through the feet. 2 more breath cycles here, creating length and expansion. On the next exhale, returning back to center. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, side bend to the left. Remain here for a few breaths. Palms pressed together, fingers lift and reach away. Long through both sides of the waist, rooting down through the feet to grow tall. Rolling open through the shoulders. Find your breath, staying present in the body. On the next inhale, rotating the chest up toward the ceiling, steady through the legs and the hips. Moving from the core of the body. And from here, we'll begin to flow with the arms. On the exhale, the elbows open to the sides and surrender. Inhale, sweep the hands, palms together. Exhale, open. Nice and smooth rhythm with the breath. Opening through the shoulders, the upper back, firming belly button in and up to lift up and out of the low back. We have one more. Open a little further each time. Rotate down toward the center and lift back up to the sky. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, side bend to the right. Remain here for a few breaths. Steady and even through the soles of both feet. As much length as you can through both sides of the waist. Shoulders anchor down the back as fingertips reach up and away. Root and rebound. Even the inhale with the exhale. Press the palms together. Create a little more length through the spine, and on the next inhale, rotate the chest up toward the sky. Allow this rotation to come from the center of the body, supported by a strong and lifted core. And from here, we'll begin to flow on the exhale. Open the elbows to the sides. Surrender. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, open. Inner thighs pressing toward each other, rooting down through the feet to lift taller through the chest. Steady breath, smooth movements. And on this last lift, come back to center, lift for the sky, and palms together at the heart. Beautiful. From here, we'll take half sun salutations. I'm just going to change my orientation. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Slowly remain here. The weight is over the front of the feet, the balls of the feet, not the heels. The quadriceps are active, pulling up on the kneecaps. You are welcome to hold on to the elbows. You may hook behind the calf muscles, or you can interlace the fingers behind the back and lift. Any variation is welcome. Breathe into the back of the body, from the belly button in and up to support the spine. Smooth and steady through the breath, strong through the legs, expanding through the chest and the shoulders. One more breath cycle here. If your hands are above you, release them. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pressing into the floor to rise, reaching fingers for sky. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep and lift, using the power of the legs and the core. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, sweep and lift from the soles of the feet. Exhale, strong legs, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Moving with the smoothness of the breath. Exhale, palms together. One more time. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Beautiful. Find yourself in mountain pose, established through soles of the feet, long through sides of the waist. On the inhale, lifting the left knee, thigh is parallel to the floor. Both hips are even, long through sides of the waist. For a moment, roll through the ankle, counterclockwise and clockwise. And then come to stillness, either pointing or flexing through the leg and the foot. Press the standing leg back as you lift taller through the spine. Find your sense of balance and equilibrium. Even the inhale with the exhale. From here, interlace the fingers, hug the knee into the chest. Continue to stay long and grounded through the standing leg. Both hips evenly reaching for the floor as crown of the head reaches for the sky. Strong core, strong and open through the chest. Beautiful. From here, we're coming into a twist. Option one for the twist is to keep the leg bent, parallel to the floor, and to take the hand to the outer edge of the thigh. Option two, if your hamstrings are warm, you can take your right hand, either hook the fingers around the big toe, or hand around the ball of the foot, press the leg forward. Either way is perfect. Inhale, elongate. Exhale from the core of the body, rotate open toward the left. Allow the gaze to roll over the back shoulder. You may leave the left hand on the rib cage for stability, or you can reach the left hand back behind you, reaching through the fingers. Lifting tall through the sides of the waist, open through the chest, belly button to spine. Elongate on the inhale and twist on the exhale. You're welcome to remain here, or you can take the left hand and wrap it around the opposite hip for a deeper twist and shoulder opening. Strong through the standing leg. Nice steady foundation for the body. 2 more breath cycles here. And on your next exhale, returning mindfully back through center. Palms together at the heart, inhale. Exhale, release the left leg back down to the mat. Find yourself in mountain pose. On the next inhale, the right knee lifts, thighs parallel to the floor. Both hips are even, long through sides of the waist, broad, centered through the chest. Steady gaze, steady breath. Roll through the ankle, clockwise and counterclockwise. Beautiful, and as you're ready, interlace the fingers, hugging the knee into the chest without losing the core, staying strong through the entire body. Shoulder blades anchor down the back to grow long through the neck, floating up through crown of the head. Steady and stable through the standing leg, strong through the core. Check in with the rhythm of the breath, connecting mind, breath, body. If you set an intention for your practice, perhaps reconnecting with it now and embodying that energy in your current pose. Beautiful. Release the right thigh parallel to the floor, pointed or flexed through the foot. And either variation of the twist that feels good to your body today, you can remain with your knee bent, hand on the outer edge of the thigh. Or you can take the hand, fingers wrapped around the big toe, or hand pressed against the ball of the foot. Foot presses forward. Elongate through sides of the waist. Rotate from the core of the body, rib cage, shoulder, elbow, fingers. Allow the gaze to rotate over the back arm. Pressing down through the standing leg, lifting tall through the spine. Shoulder blades anchor down the back. Elongation on the inhale, twist on the exhale. You're welcome to remain here, or you can wrap the right arm around the opposite hip for a deeper shoulder opening and twist. Find stability through the limbs of the body, length through the spine. Focus the mind. 2 more breath cycles here. And on the next exhale, mindfully returning back to center, palms together. Inhale. And exhale, returning the foot to the floor, mountain pose. Recenter through the feet, the spine, the shoulders. Beautiful. From here, extend the left leg forward, flex through the foot, turn the leg out from the hip, coming into tree pose. You may place the sole of the foot on the calf muscle, or the sole of the foot on the inner thigh, just not the knee joint. Find your sense of balance and equilibrium. The hips press forward as the knee presses back, so we are opening and elongating through the hips. Shoulders down the back to lift tall through the neck and the spine. Press the palms together from the shoulder blades widening around the back of the rib cage. Breathing in through the entirety of the body. Steady mind, steady gaze, stillness and fluidity. And on the inhale, press the palms and fingers up to the ceiling. Exhale, side bend to the left from the core of the body. We'll remain here for a few breaths. Firming belly button to spine, broad and open through collarbones and shoulders. Steady through the legs, rooting down through the sole of the foot, firming in through the sides of the hips to lift up and out of the spine, up and out of the pelvis. Breathing length into the torso and core stability, perhaps lifting a little higher. On the next inhale, rising up through center. Exhale, side bend over to the right, remaining here for a few breaths. Allowing this bend to come from above the low back. First, we lift the rib cage off the hips, and then we create an arc through the side of the waist. Lifting tall through the chest, pressing palms together to reach the fingertips up and away. A sense of root and rebound, steady gaze, steady breath. On the next inhale, rising up through center. Exhale, mindfully releasing back down to a mountain pose. Find your center, your feet, length through the spine. Weight is on the left leg. Extend right leg forward, flex through the foot, turn it out from the hip. Tree pose, either variation. Foot on the calf muscle or the inner thigh, just not the knee. Press the foot into the thigh and the thigh into the foot so we have a centralized central axis along the spine. Both hips reach forward as the knee presses back, as long as you can through sides of the waist, lifting the rib cage up and off the hips. Palms press together from shoulder blades anchoring against the back body. Even the inhale with the exhale, a sense of equilibrium and stillness within your pose. On the next inhale, pressing palms and fingers up to the sky. Exhale, side bend to the right, lifting and arcing up and over. Belly button to spine, lifting from the very base of the pelvis, up through collarbones, neck, and crown of the head. Rooting down through the standing leg, breathing length into the torso. Reaching a little further, finding extra length through sides of the waist. On the next inhale, rising up through center from the core of the body. Exhale, side bend over to the left, creating length first, and then an arc. Allowing this line of energy to begin in the sole of the foot, rising up through the leg, torso, chest, head, and fingers. Full body integration, everything working together as one. Belly button firms in and up. Find a little extra length, maybe play with balance, see how far you can bend. Steady breath, steady gaze. Beautiful. Release your next exhale. And on the inhale, rising up through center. Exhale, returning back down to mountain pose. Mindfully find the floor, find your spine. Beautiful. From here, we're coming into a forward fold, taking the feet wide. They are parallel to the sides of the mat. Arms out to a T for a moment, making sure that the ankles are underneath the forearms or underneath the wrists. A nice wide stance. From there, place the hands on the hips. Seal the outer edges of the feet to the mat Seal the mound of the big toe to the mat and lift up on the arches of the feet. So we're pulling up through the inner thighs, firming in through the outer hips, and lifting tall through sides of the waist. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, fold forward halfway, spine is parallel to the floor. From here, any variation is welcome. You can bend the knees, you can use a block, or you can simply fold, coming to the fists, the palms, or hands between the feet and bending the elbows. Relax the spine, relax the neck. Firm the belly button in and up and take the weight forward over the balls of the feet so we're not hanging out in the heels. Allow the gentle pull of gravity to assist you and continue pulling the shoulder blades up the back so the neck is long. Breathing into the opening of the hamstrings, the opening of the back of the body. Beautiful. From here, we'll begin to flow on the exhale, bend the knees, lower the hips. Inhale, press into the floor, rise through the hips. Exhale, bend the knees. And inhale, straighten. Allow this movement to be gentle and smooth, moving with the breath. There is no rush. Strong through the legs, strong through the core. We'll take 2 more. And 1 more. Beautiful. On this last round, remain lifted through the hips, strong through the legs. Lift the spine so it is parallel to the floor, reaching forward through the chest. Right hand underneath the sternum, either on a block, a fist, or the palm. Inhale to elongate. Exhale, rotate open to the left, lifting through rib cage, shoulder, elbow, and reaching for the ceiling through the fingers. Elongate through both sides of the waist, and if you need to do a hip check, make sure they're even and not coming to the side with you. Keep the hips parallel to the floor. Press into the bottom hand to lift higher through the fingertips. Draw the shoulders down the back, away from the ears. Elongation on the inhale, twist on the exhale. And if you would like a little extra, you can wrap the top arm around the opposite hip. Continue rolling the shoulders down the back. Smooth and steady breath, connect mind, breath, body. 3 points of connection to the earth, the soles of the feet, the palm of the hand, rooting down to lift and rotate through the torso. Two more breath cycles here. On your next inhale, perhaps releasing the wrap. Exhale, returning down through center. Replacing left hand underneath the chest. Making sure the weight is over the front of the feet, not the heels. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, rotation from the core, the rib cage, the shoulder, and developing up through the arm. Again, if you need to do a hip check, go for it. Make sure the hips are not coming with you. They are parallel to the mat. Elongate through both sides of the waist. Reach the chest forward. Pull the shoulders down the back, away from the ears. Lifting tall through the top arm. Elongation on the inhale, rotation on the exhale. And if you would like, you're welcome to wrap the top arm around the opposite hip for a deeper shoulder opening and twist. Firm the belly button in and up, rooting down through the feet. 2 more breath cycles here. On the next inhale, perhaps releasing the wrap. Exhale, returning down through center. Relax the spine once again. Either fists, palms, fingertips to floor. You can place the hands in between the feet, bend the elbows, relax the neck. Allowing the gentle pull of gravity to take you further into the forward fold. Release your last exhale, and on the inhale, slight bend in the knees. Press yourself up to standing, nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Beautiful, rock the feet in, mountain pose. From here we'll begin to flow. Find yourself at the top of the mat, rooting down through the feet, lifting tall through the spine. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg back to a low lunge. Exhale, moving down through chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Broad through the upper back, heels reaching for the floor, long through sides of the waist. On your next inhale, left foot forward for a low lunge. Exhale, right foot comes up to join it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep and rise, reach for the sky. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back, low lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog for 3 breaths. Press the hips up and back, belly button firms in and up. On the next inhale, right leg forward, low lunge. Left foot to join on the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, pressing into the legs, lifting through the core. Exhale, palms at the heart. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back, low lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Fingertips are spread wide, pressing evenly through the palms. On the next inhale, left foot forward for a low lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep and lift, pressing into the feet, rising through the chest. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left leg back, low lunge. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog, 3 breaths. Broaden through the upper back, widen the shoulder blades away from each other. On the inhale, right leg forward, low lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. And inhale, press and sweep, rise. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg back to a low lunge, stay. 90 degrees in the front knee, strong and steady through the back thigh. Pressing back through the heel of the foot. From here, we're coming into a rotation. You're welcome to use a block or take the fist to the mat if that relieves pressure on the wrist. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, rotating open for the left, from the core, the rib cage, the shoulder, and up through the hand. Hips are even. long through both sides of the waist. If you'd like a little deeper, you're welcome to hook the elbow and press the palms together. Elongation on the inhale, twist on the exhale. Pull the feet in toward each other like you're trying to fold your mat in half. So we engage the inner thighs, have a sense of equilibrium through the hips. Firm the belly button in and up, even through the breath. Feel your connection to the floor, the squeeze and soak action for the spine and the abdomen. One more inhale. On the exhale, returning hands to the mat, moving down through chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Lifting the hips high, rooting down through the heels. On the next inhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Exhale, right leg forward, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg back, low lunge and stay. Strong and steady, lifted through the back thigh. Feet pulling toward each other so the hips are even. Long through both sides of the waist. Any variation is welcome. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, rotation from the core, the rib cage, shoulders, and up through the hand. Lift the gaze. Strong and steady through the foundation of the legs. Inner thighs are active. Anchor the shoulder blades down the back, reaching tall through the top hand. If you would like extra, you can hook the elbow around the outer thigh. Press the palms together. Elongation on the inhale, rotation from the center of the body on the exhale. One line of energy from the back foot all the way up through crown of the head. If you set an intention for your practice, perhaps reconnecting with that energy now, embodying it in your current pose. Find your breath, find extra length and core strength. One more inhale. On the exhale, returning down through center, moving through chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Lifting through sides of the waist, relaxing the neck. On the next inhale, right leg forward, low lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, palms together at the heart center. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, both legs back into plank pose. Hold here. Palms under the shoulders. Legs are straight and even. Reach the chest forward. Steady gaze, steady breath. Eyes at the elbows rotate forward. Soft in the elbows so they're not locked. Roll the inner thighs up toward the ceiling. Elongate through the hip flexors and sides of the waist. On an inhale, lift a straight right leg, pointed or flexed through the foot. And from here, we'll begin to flow by taking the knee out to the side and straightening back. Side and straightening back. Inhale to bend the knee to the side. Exhale, straighten the leg back. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping the torso buoyant and lifted, long through sides of the waist. We have 2 more. And 1 more. Returning to plank pose, recenter hips and shoulders. On the inhale, lifting a straight left leg, pointed or flex through the foot. On the inhale, bend the knee to the side. Exhale, straighten back. Inhale, and straighten back. Move with the rhythm of the breath. There's no rush. Chest remains broad and lifted. Steady breath, steady gaze. 2 more. 1 more. Returning to plank pose. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Remain here for a few breaths. Recenter shoulders, hips, feet. Press the hips up and back. Elongate through the waist. Broaden open through the chest. Beautiful. 1 more inhale and exhale. Bringing the knees to the mat, coming into tabletop. Center hips, shoulders, fingers are spread wide. On the inhale, right leg straight back, pressing through the ball of the foot, elongating through chest and crown of the head. From here, inhale to create length. Exhale, rotating open to the left from the core, the rib cage, the shoulder, and reaching up through the fingers. Long through both sides of the waist. Tall, pressing up through the back thigh. 1 line of energy from the back heel out through the crown of the head. You're welcome to remain here, or you can wrap the top arm around the opposite hip for a deeper twist and shoulder opening. Belly button to spine. Steady and smooth through the breath, integrating mind, breath, body as one. Perhaps exploring a little deeper into the twist, remaining strong and lifted through the back leg. 1 more inhale, perhaps to release the wrap. Exhale, returning down through center. Inhale, lifting the right leg, left arm reaches forward. Belly button lifts in and up into the body, broadening through the upper back, steady gaze forward. 1 long line of energy from the back toes out through the front fingers. Feel your connection to the floor. Continue to press the floor away for a sense of buoyancy through the torso, the leg, and the arm. 1 more inhale. Exhale, returning down to tabletop, recentering knees, hips, hands, and shoulders. On the inhale, straighten the left leg, pressing through the ball of the foot. Elongate through sides of the waist, crown of the head. Inhale. On the exhale, rotating to the right from the center of the body, lifting through the rib cage, elbow, and fingers. Press the floor away, long through sides of the waist, strong and steady through the back leg. Shoulders anchor down the back, long through the neck. Even the inhale and the exhale. You're welcome to remain here. You can also wrap the top arm around the opposite hip for a deeper twist. You're welcome to remain in stillness for the next 2 breath cycles or explore a little deeper into the rotation. And on your next inhale, perhaps releasing the wrap. Exhale. exhale, returning down to tabletop. From here, stretch out the wrists for just a moment. Back up the left hand to the mat, fingertips toward you. Rocking backward, forward, side to side gently. And palm to the mat, fingers toward you. Gentle rocking motion. And lift the wrist, roll through, clockwise, counterclockwise. Replace the hand, opposite side, back of the right hand to the mat, fingertips towards you. Gentle rocking action, side to side, forward and back. And switch, palm to the mat, fingers towards you. Gentle rocking motion. Lift the hand off the mat, rolling through the wrists. Beautiful. And from here, we'll come to the back. Bringing the hips to the mat, connecting soles of feet to the floor. Roll yourself down. Arms are out to a T, pressing the palms into the floor. Cross the right thigh over the left. Scooch the hips to the right an inch. Inhale. As you exhale, release the knees to the side and the gaze over the right shoulder. Long through both sides of the waist, continuing to firm belly button in and up, really supporting the spine here. Staying connected to the earth through both shoulder blades evenly, reaching the right hip away from the rib cage. You're welcome to use the left hand gently on the outer edge of the thigh if you would like a deeper twist. Breathing space into the abdomen, elongation into the spine, core stability. And if you set an intention for your practice, you're welcome to reconnect with it, embody it in your current pose. One more inhale. As you exhale, use your core to pull the knees back up through center. Unhook the thighs, recenter through the hips, spine and shoulders. Cross the left over the right. Scooch the hips to the left an inch. Inhale. Exhale, release the knees to the right. The gaze is over the left shoulder. Allowing the gentle pull of gravity to assist you, anchoring both shoulder blades into the mat as the hips reach away from the rib cage, elongation through sides of the waist. Belly button to spine. You're welcome to use the right hand gently on the outer edge of the thigh, if it feels good to go a little deeper into the twist. Staying present with mind, breath, and body. One more inhale. As you exhale, use the core to invite the knees back up through center. Unhook the thighs, recenter through hips, spine, and shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale to collect both knees into the chest. Taking the thighs wider than the torso, flexing through the feet. The hips will want to come up with you, so anchor down through the tailbone, anchor down through the shoulder blades, open through the chest. Any variation of happy baby that feels good. You can remain here with the hands on the inner edges of the feet, holding onto the ankles, or you can take the outer edges of the feet and press the feet up toward the ceiling, long through both sides of the waist. You're welcome to rock side to side. You can also start to press the legs open to the side, whatever feels best to your hips. Keep the core engaged, steady rhythm of breath, long through sides of the waist. Beautiful. Take another 2 to 3 breath cycles. Any last movement that your body would like for your practice, you're welcome to explore it. And as you're ready, coming into Shavasana, legs outstretched a little wider than the hips, arms out to the sides, palms rolling up toward the sky. Gently close the eyes, relax the forehead, soft through the eyelids, relax the jaw, release through the throat, relax the collarbones and the chest, relaxing through the shoulder blades, softening through the forearms, warm energy through the palms of the hands, releasing through the lungs, softening through the heart center, relax the diaphragm, release any tension in the abdomen, softening through all the abdominal organs, relaxing through the hip flexors and sides of the hips, softening through the hamstrings and the quadriceps, softening through backs of the knees and relaxing the calf muscles, softening through the ankles and warm energy through the soles of the feet out through the toes. Allow your body to release the efforts of the practice, perhaps grow heavy into the mat. And we'll take about 60 seconds of stillness. Start to bring the awareness back into the body. Wiggle the fingers and the toes, rolling through the wrists and the ankles. Pulling one knee into the chest and the other. Perhaps rocking side to side on the sacrum. Rolling off to one side, resting your head on the arm for a moment, connecting to the earth. Renewed energy, renewed presence. Press into the floor to rise into a cross-legged seated position. Rising tall through the spine, shoulders down the back, pressing palms together at the heart center. Taking a moment to integrate the energy cultivated within your practice, that you may take it with you into the rest of your day. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, bowing head to heart to seal the practice. Namaste. Thank you guys. Happy Tuesday, happy morning. Thanks for getting up with me and practicing. I hope you had a good experience. Let me know how it was, loves, if you'd like something more or less. Have a blessed, beautiful day. Mwah! Big hugs.